Hey guys, it is me, Simone. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we're going to be using my June craft kit. Well, on this channel, in this video, we're going to be using my June craft kit real quick. I've been doing a lot of projects with this. It's been so much fun and a great little challenge, and it's been sparking a lot of my creative juices. So right now, I'm going to try my hand at making a slimline card. I just forgot it. I've done this voiceover 2 times and failed miserably at it, so I'm like forgetting things already. I'm going to use a slimline card and I'm going to push myself to see how I like it before I start buying any like slimline dyes and stuff of that nature. So right now I'm using the flowers out of my craft kit and I'm going to do a little bit layering. I'm using a lot of different colors. I couldn't tell you what colors I'm using. I'm using colors from Ranger. I'm using colors from Simon, no, not Simon. Oh yeah, Simon Hurley. I want to say Simon says stamp. No, Simon Hurley. I'm using colors from Umbrella Craft. There's just a bunch of random colors I'm throwing in here, just because I'm just having fun with it and just seeing what makes me happy. To the flowers, I'm doing the same, and the other one I'm doing a little different. Um, I'll leave some of the colors if I can find them below, but some of the colors are no longer available or made, so I'll do what I can and just link some Simon Hurley inks, and then I'll link some of the scrapbooking.com inks below. And I'm doing a little bit of technique that I've been hearing people mention by like making sure my ink is dry before I move on to the next layer, which has really helped and really give a nice crisp definition to the items. It depends what kind of look you're going for. If you're trying to look for a more paintery look or more blended look, or you want more crisp defined edges, it's all you. But I'm going to play with that. The card size I'm doing is 3.5 inches by 8.5 inches. I just kind of Googled what a slimline card measurements are, and then I kind of just did what I want to do on that. I think it's a little over that. I think it's like 3 and 7/8 or 3/16 or something like that. It's like a more than 3.5 inches, but I did what I want to do, and I had fun with that. I thought it was really interesting to make such a very long card. It was a challenge in some senses, just like getting the arrangement and everything, but I did enjoy it, and I love how this card turned out, even though I did it kind of backwards, which I don't understand why I did this. When I first made my demo to see how it turned out, my little sample, I started off with the watercoloring and distress smooshing, and in this one, I start off with all the cutting and stamping, which makes no sense because now I'm gonna have to wait for the panel to dry while everything is already finished. When I should have done the panel first, so everything else could dry while I'm stamping and doing layering. And I did not use a stamping platform. I just eyed it. It turned out pretty decent. No big issue. I definitely say my rocker block definitely helps with that to line up, you know, passable. That's basically it. I'm not too snooty on it, and it depends. I'm not too snooty, but it does depend on what card I'm making and who I'm making it for, how snooty I will get on those precision. So I'm gonna go and move on to my gold. So I have some rose gold colored paper that's from Michaels, and I'm cut that down, and I'm doing that to 3 inches by 8 inches, and then I'm going to cut down my panel, which is going to be 2 and 7. No, I'm doing a 4/4 inch. Sorry. So the gold paper is 3 1/4 by 8 1/4, and then the panel, the white panel right there, is going to be 3 inches by 8 inches. So it's all 4 foot difference. Right now I'm going over it with some cornstarch just to kind of help it. It did work. I can't find my little anti-static pouch that I made, but it's up to you what you do with that. I just used some cornmeal that I have in my stash for crafty purposes, and it worked fine. And I'm just going to sit here and add on my back embossing paste. What paste? powder. I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's from Nuvo. And it's such a beautiful powder. I want to use it more. It was between this one and the other colors, which some of them have like cool effects and like a white, like one of the pinks I have has a white in it. Such a pretty color. So I'm gonna emboss that, and then I heard people mentioning that it's best to put heat on the back first and then kind of move to the front. So I guess it doesn't blow away any of the extra bits. Now I wasn't doing this at perfection. A lot of the images are a little bit messed up, but I think it adds a nice little bit of like flair to it. So I don't really care. And I didn't feel like going and getting my um not a heat gun. It's a heat gun. It's one of those ones I think it's meant for painting. But I bought it off of eBay because it has the same. It goes to the same temperature as the Wagner one, so I just got it, and I'm using this little tweezers. At least from AliExpress, they work so well because they keep yourself closed. So when you pinch them, they like opens them up. So it's great for holding things at a far enough distance. I love it. It's the best, $2 investment I ever did. I saw someone mention them from a different company. I was like, oh, I bet you they have those on AliExpress. So I'm going over it really quickly and like going through all the ink colors I used. But I'm pretty sure I used like lilac. What's that color called? Shaded lilac. I did some picked raspberries on here. I think it is what's that pale paper color? See, like I'm great at names. I don't feel like getting the colors like right across the street from because they're like right like I don't know where I put those colors actually. I might have put them up already. But it's a bunch of colors. I'll put them in the description below for you. I'm making all this noise trying to get up and find the colors. I didn't really prepare for this voiceover. I just want to get these videos out because it's already July and I still haven't uploaded all my June craft kit videos. Mostly because I've just been kind of busy with a lot of things on mine. Um, so I haven't been really coming in my craft room at all until now. So it's already July 1st, and I still have to edit these videos and re-edit some of the videos. So as I said before, I got impatient because this panel needed to dry because everything else was ready for it. All I need to do is place everything. So do this panel first, and then do your die cutting and your stamping layering. I don't know why I didn't do it. I did it with other ones. So I'm using some 2-inch tape on here and just layering everything up, popping things up. These are my Dollar Tree foams. They're from that. You can get them at I think they're in the paint section. They're acid free, photo safe. I would definitely tell you though, I struggle so hard with some of the backings, but I noticed it's the ones that I've had for a while were the hardest ones to get off, and the ones I just bought were super easy. So I'm just gonna try my best to line this up as best as I can, clean up the mess a little bit, and then I'm going to go on and add my sentiment on here. And so right now it's a piece of card. Actually a card blank that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's this beautiful shimmery pearl paper, and it's so cute. And that's what I use. Sorry, I'm getting a little loud because I'm trying to pull it up. Okay, sorry, my example was like right next to my microphone. So yeah, it's a pearlized paper, and it comes in an A2 size card panels. But I have not used them for card panels. They're so pretty, so I use it a lot for stamping on sentiments and things. It just adds a great touch to it. Such a pretty color. So I'm gonna do that stamp on it. Just know because it is like specialty paper, the ink is a little lighter on it. So just keep that in mind. And I add little hearts from that stamp set. This all from my kit. I hadn't used one thing out of my kit. So I mean this turned out really well. I'm using the Dollar Tree glue, and I'm going to slow everything down for you guys and get a little close up on here, but I think it turned out amazing. I have 2 of these cards, and of course, I told you guys I'm not doing birthday specific, so it just says hello, and I can do whatever I need to on the inside. So have a great day, guys. Get crafty, and I'll talk to you all later. And sorry, I didn't feel like getting up and telling you what to trust inks, but they'll be linked in the description by name. Okay, Talk to you later. Bye. Have a great day. Get crafty.